This is really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. 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 Cool. I'll wait a couple minutes. Hi, everybody. My name is Dennis Dicker, founder and CEO of Optonome. Thanks for joining. For those that are joining on YouTube, please like, subscribe. We're doing more and more updates, giving you a little bit more to learn about autonomy and the mobile application that has been in development for years, since 2014. Actually wrote some of the application on the back on a sheet, or maybe 2 or 3 sheets in late 2013 because of all the issues I was running into, not just in home healthcare, real estate, dealing with the different contractors, dealing with staff. There needed to be a better solution out there. So I'm glad to share it with you all. I wanted Optonome to be a map first application. And you all are seeing a more advanced version. If you can see some of the videos that we shared through the years, since last year, the year before, or even some of the staff that used it way back in 2014, this definitely has improved over time. You now have live public channels like Twitter, and there's a way to do conversational commerce, which is an up-and-coming way to do business, or e-commerce, purchasing items from a brick-and-mortar store or purchasing an item online. Those two are starting to merge. And so the tool in Optonome helps people purchase items, find places in your local community, but most of all, at the heart of the application is the ability to network and communicate with clinicians in your local area. There's so many that are in the Optonome application. We'll share a couple with you today. So there's one, Hortus Health. We have Independence Fits You. We have Star Quality. These are just some in the Philadelphia and surrounding counties, but we're adding more and more. There are over 150 businesses that will be either approved through different payers if you do have insurance, or if you are paying out of pocket, you now have the ability to pay out of pocket and still have a clinical oversight opportunity there. Most people that need home and community-based services or home health care, they're either paying out of pocket or through their insurance. And with Optonome, our clinicians are equipped to offer all those services. Florida is the most, I would say, mostly populated clinician state, and as you can see here, there are clinicians all over. Right? The great thing about Optonome is, again, the conversational commerce aspect of the application, meaning you can directly communicate with an actual clinician, right? So let's go directly into the channel and communicate with the clinician. Let's try it out. All right, so this is Developing Minds Healthcare, and you can, from the channel, let me just, while it's loading, from here you can actually see a commercial of the actual business, learn a little bit more. You can say hi to the actual clinician. You can see if they're online or not. Deanna is online, so you can message her. You can say hi. You can request for a private chat, because with Optonome, there are public chats where anybody can talk, like Twitter, where it's searchable, and there are private chats or HIPAA compliant, where you can share or have private conversations that the public will not see. Right? So this helps us build in features that have not been seen through the years. Meaning, there have been so many most electronic health record or healthcare company solutions don't allow the general public to be involved in service delivery. And if they do, on the website, it will say something like, contact us for a demo. With Optonome, you can dive right in. You can download the application from the iOS and Android app stores. You can find businesses like Afro Taco. You can learn more about Bitcoin. It's a public facing where application as well as private facing. So for example, Afro Taco, they sell tacos that is infused with other types of West African dishes, which is pretty good. What you see here is a breakdown of their back office. Right? It's a food truck. So they have accounting responsibilities. They have they move from location to location so they're able to let people know about the updated location. All right. They have changing menus. They have tons of customers, hundreds of customers. They have inventory that they want to keep track of. They do private events. They want to do promotions. And they also have staff. And there are plenty of other items that they can create to keep track of and be able to search for a long time. As far as their customers, they can have a direct communication channel with each customer now and have a customized or personalized experience for each customer. They can remember what they like. They can offer them maybe a discount or a promotion just because they purchased 2 items in the past week. It's up to them. But the ball is in their court with Optonome. Gives them the opportunity to communicate with their back office as well as provide services. Cool. For those that are looking, the DSP communities, the DSP community is for those that are interested in training. All right. In the Optonome application, you can train for free, and you can train to learn how to care for your family, or you can train to work for a local provider. So for those that are in Florida, you can actually learn to become a DSP and start earning a livable wage. These courses that are available through Optonome, they help upskill each staff member so that they not only are learning the entry-level tools that are needed, but they're also getting upskilled to get paid more, be able to communicate with families and care team members like a real professional, be able to administer medications. Based on state regulations, you are able to be a non-licensed medication administrator. So with Optonome, they're able to learn those skills, and then once out in the community, they're able to document. Right? Cool. So within the application, we have a built-in learning management system. So for example, the previous business that I explained, Afro Taco, which is also on the map for those that do download the application, you can quickly just go to find out where they are. They're right up here. All right. Join right back into their public channel. That is a public channel. Anybody in the world can see it. You can see their food. All right. And you can request to place an order of some sort. Currently, for those that have disabilities or those that are looking to age in place, older adults, it's really difficult for them to find places or activities to participate in on a daily basis based on their healthcare needs, right? Meaning a place that a restaurant they want to go to maybe doesn't have a ramp for their wheelchair, or maybe they want a specific dish and you won't know unless you go to that restaurant or store to see if they sold out. Or maybe for you have a specific health need and you want to be properly supported once you come to that restaurant or purchase the item. For example, an adult with autism, with high anxiety, maybe they're waiting in line in the food truck to place an order at the food truck, and there's a long line, right? For someone with high anxiety, they could get really frustrated, maybe cause a scene, maybe could have an behavioral episode where someone is hit. So this is a way that a business can communicate with the customer with HIPAA compliance. And if someone has a health condition, they can be properly accommodated. So that's one of the great things in it with Optonome. It's helping more people live, work, and explore their local community with the proper help in place or supports. And those supports are recruited and trained using the Optonome application so that they're properly trained based on state regulations, right? This is not just a general training. These are state regulatory requirements that we go above and beyond. We're just not training bodies to support someone. We're actually training people in the general public to help them properly support someone, establish a rapport, help that person reach their goals in their daily lives, become more independent, optimum autonomy. All right, here's another business, Jay's Breakfast. So it kind of gives you an idea of the different types of back office things that you can take care of, taxes, COVID certifications. Now, many restaurants are required to follow different COVID protocols. So this is a restaurant that could really get packed. And now you can check on their COVID certification, make sure everything is clean. It could be a way that they can keep track of their cleanliness in the application. And you can check ahead of time how clean they are. All right, there's now a way that you can bridge that gap of unknown, especially in this time of COVID. You definitely want to know where you're going and how clean they are. And most websites don't give you such updates in real time. All right, so this is a way, if you are frequently attending a certain restaurant, they can get on board and provide that type of solution for you. And it can help many people. All right, within Optonome, there are tons of clinicians that you can reach out to. You just click on or type CEO chat. And these are some of the clinicians that you can talk to. Many of them are occupational therapists, physical therapists, nurses, speech language pathologists, and behavioral specialists. All right, they're all in the application that you can talk to in real time. All right, just remember to mention them in the application, but you can talk to them directly in the application. Just type CEO chat, which is really cool. These are all public channels. You probably won't see their business on the map yet, but you can chat with them through the Optonome application because these are all public channels, like Twitter. Cool. Each channel has a calendar. So for example, if Afro Taco is having a happy hour or a lunch break special, they can add it to their calendar and you all will be able to see it. You can be invited, or you can add it to your calendar and to remind you. All right, it's really cool. Activities over over here is when someone mentions you, or there's some type of update where you're a part of. It goes into the activity. The chat is more like a DM, direct message. It's the same as creating a channel, and that channel is just you and someone else. But a chat is a quick way, without creating a channel, to directly message anybody in the application, or but it's completely private. All right, cool. So let's see. Another thing that I shared with the CEOs today was the different affordable housing opportunities. As more and more people look to age in place, there's a need for a better way to find affordable housing, right? And right now, most housing is maybe 145% over what someone can afford. A person with a disability is receiving a Social Security check of about $150, $765, and a one-bedroom apartment is about $1,000. So it's really unheard of. So we'll continue to share housing opportunities and nearby shopping opportunities, nearby activities, so people can that are looking to age in place can really interact with their local communities. Okay. This is a property, pet-friendly, $325. I believe this is more like a weekly, but we'll add more affordable housing opportunities for monthly. Okay, but this is just an example of how a property owner can present their property, and we can share it with older adults, those with intellectual disabilities looking for respite, or their families looking for respite, or an adult with autism looking to transition into a more independent life. Right? Cool. So I think that was a nice short snippet of Optonome. I'll continue to share more, but thank you for your time.